The link arm's behind the filly and she obliges and goes in. Just pulling back now is the favourite, Dance Baby Dance. She's $1.40 and $1 now. She starts to cooperate this time. On the move and she goes in. The gates are locked behind her as the lights go to amber now as Royal Snips to complete the line and the 5 will be set to run. Set to go. First for the night. Stand, they're off and running this time. Out in a reasonable line, although Cash Crop had no speed and Dance Baby Dance away quickly. Had a hit in front from Royal Snip in the early point from Oak Valley. A half further back in the race, then Velvet Cloud and last of the 5 to the outside, Cash Crop. Dance Baby Dance just working a little, is finally going to get to the fence and she goes out by a length and a half in front now from Royal Snip, and on the inside just a hit away is Oak Valley. 2 lengths further back Velvet Cloud and a half then to Cash Crop, last of the 5 on the inside. He backs the speed off Charles a little on Dance Baby Dance and take hold of it coming down the side at the 700. She led 3/4 Royal Snip, a length and a half further back. Over on the inside, just locked away as Oak Valley, moving up outside at Velvet Cloud, and 2 to Cash Crop last of all. Running to the 500 metre mark. Dance Baby Dance, a half length in front from Royal Snip on the outside, trying to get closer, a length and a half. Then Velvet Cloud up to 3rd on the outside, but under pressure. Oak Valley 4th of the 5 on the inside, and 2 to Cash Crop. Dance Baby Dance travelling okay to the turn now, about a neck in front of Royal Snip, and they've come away now as they straighten up. It's Dance Baby Dance about a neck in front. Royal Snip on the outside is laying it down to this favourite. She's just kicking back on the inside, Dance Baby Dance. Royal Snip is running out and Dance Baby Dance finds enough. Dance Baby Dance, a half length Royal Snip, who was valiant in defeat. About 4 away. 3rd in the race would have been Velvet Cloud. A gap then to Oak Valley, and last of all is Cash Crop. Dance Baby Dance home in the first, had the lead pretty comfortably, backed the pace off a little mid-race. Did everything right, tracked well around the turn, whereas Royal Snip just wanted to lay out a little over the last 100 metres. Let's get now with Mill Lady and Lamaria's Gift boxed without the rider getting into the saddle now into gate 3. Clinker in 2, Carpedium out of gate number 7. And they stand. Lights go to amber on top of the gates. An attendant in there with Lamaria's Gift. Stand up this time. Stalls are back and they're off and running. They came out fairly well. Lamaria's Gift first to break the line from gate 3. Never Decree and Carpadium from the outside as prominent. Symmetra getting up on the inside. Symmetra has its head in front now from Carpadium. Lamaria's Gift, and further back Never Decree. 2 or 3 further back Mill Lady. Clinker over on the inside of it, and 2 lengths last of all Softly McCall. This is bolted away in front. Symmetra going out with about 16.50 to go, and it's raced out about 5 or 6 lengths in front now from Carpadium going down the hill. It's gone further ahead. Symmetra at the 1,500 metre mark. It's about 8 lengths in front. In second place in Carpadium, a length and a half further back Never Decree. 1 then Lamaria's Gift. 2 further back in the race then came Clinker, is over on the inside now of Mill Lady, and last of all Softly McCall. The pace right on as they go around the turn at the 1,300 metre mark, and Symmetra's got a huge break out in front, about 10 to 12 lengths in front of Carpadium. 2 lengths further back Never Decree. 2 and a half further back Lamaria's Gift. It's running 4th, and neck the outside of it then came Mill Lady. 1 and a half to Clinker, and 1 length last of all Softly McCall. Going down the back of the 1,000 metre mark, and this leader Symmetra making every post a winning post out in front, about 10 lengths in advance of Carpadium. 2 lengths further back Never Decree. 3 further back in the race then Mill Lady running 4th, a half Lamaria's Gift. Pulled to the outside, Clinker is the leader starting to come back at the 800, and 4 or 5 lengths last of all is Softly McCall under the whip. This leader starting to walk Symmetra at the 650 metre mark. They've got it in a bound. Carpadium hit the front. Here's Clinker out deep putting in its run. Never Decree is right there, and Mill Lady's going with Clinker. They're off the track. Lamaria's Gift just behind those. Symmetra's dropped right out as they come to the top circle, and Clinker out deep has raced up now to hit the front from Mill Lady, and back in the centre then at the head of the others Carpadium from Lamaria's Gift. Clinker crossing down to the fence. Very tractable tonight this mare, and she turns for home and she sprints away Clinker. She's 3 lengths in front now from Mill Lady. Carpadium can't find much better, and running to 3rd is Never Decree, but Clinker is set to win down at the 150. She put 4 lengths on them, and she's home this one from Bendigo. Clinker out 5 or 6 in front now from Mill Lady and Never Decree, and Clinker canters home, eased up with the ears up. Wins about 5.5 to 6 lengths. Mill Lady second, 2 away third is Never Decree. A gap in the race into Lamaria's Gift, then Softly McCall from Carpadium. And you wouldn't believe this one was 8 to 10 in front mid-race. It's run tailed off last of all Symmetra. Well, she's bolted in Clinker, number 1. Signal given, they're off and running now. Bounced out in a good line. 2 on the outside. New Trader, Sudden Treasure bounced quickly. Going with them, Ashton and Old Blue Eyes are starting to punch forward. Ashton just in front now from Old Blue Eyes, Sudden Treasure, and New Trader has caught out deep. Running fourth now from Stars, Jewel, Sel Rasha, and then Smart Banker. El Camino further back from Countdown, followed by Land Elect. Noir Ruler went around the outside and 2 to Tampico. At that turn at the 800 metre mark, Ashton in front now from Sudden Treasure. New Trader goes up third but out wide. On the inside, then Old Blue Eyes, a half, then to Land Elect the middle. Smart Banker's gone up sixth up on the outside, a length and a half Noir Ruler. Back to the inside, Sel Rasha, followed by Countdown. The outside, Land Elect, 2.5 El Camino, 2 to Tampico, last of all, 500 to go. Ashton about a neck in front of Sudden Treasure on the outside. New Trader under pressure running third. Smart Banker comes 4 deep. Stars Jewel behind them. On the inside of it then is Old Blue Eyes, 2.5 further back, then Countdown from Sel Rasha. On the turn they race. Sudden Treasure raced up now to Ashton to the 200 metre mark, a length further back. New Trader still battling on from Stars Jewel, Sudden Treasure, and Ashton fighting back from New Trader. Stars Jewel trying to push through in the middle. It's Ashton kicking again on the inside. Stars Jewel, New Trader, they hit it. Stars Jewel may have got up to win right on the post from New Trader. Great finish and close up as Ashton the inside. Terrific go. Behind them, Sudden Treasure. Then Old Blue Eyes from Countdown, Sel Rasha. Tampico, the outside Land Elect with Smart Banker, followed by El Camino and Noir Ruler. It's a photo. Midnight Sun is in. Happy Paint is up. Now Kenzine and Miss Danehill to go up, and they'll be set. Kenzine going forward. Starter goes to the rostrum. Miss Danehill to complete the line, and they'll be boxed and ready to run. 12 running. Miss Danehill goes up. Set to run. Set. Stalls are back and they're off and running now. Educate may have missed it about a half length, and Iron Eyes hopped out quickly down to the inside with Tropical Affair. Toy Carousel travelling forward, and on the outside of those there is Kenzine. Wateratus Happy Paint whipping around the outside. It'll take it up now. Happy Paint down to the first turn. Leads out 2 or 3 lengths now in front of Kenzine up second. They're followed by Toy Carousel, and over on the inside is Iron Eyes running fourth from outside of Tropical Affair. Typhoon is up on the outside 6 but out 3 deep. 2 further back. Small Spoils on the inside of Midnight Sun. A couple of lengths further back, Voluto, followed by Educate, Panoramic Lad. Miss Danehill last of all, 1,000 to go. Down the back they race, and the leader is Happy Paint, nearly a length in front of Kenzine. A length further back then, Typhoon, but out 3 deep around the outside of Toy Carousel. Iron Eyes getting a good run up on the fence. 2 lengths, Tropical Affair. Out on the outside of it then, Midnight Sun. Small Spoils back on the inside, 2 Voluto. Further back in the race then came Educate, Panoramic Lad and Miss Danehill. Coming up towards the 600 metre mark, and Happy Paint, Kenzine. Moving up as Typhoon, 3 out. Iron Eyes just lost some ground back on the inside in front of it. Toy Carousel, Tropical Affair. He's losing ground there, Iron Eyes. Then on the outside, Midnight Sun from Panoramic Lad. But Typhoon dashed to the front from Happy Paint and Kenzine before the turn. 3 lengths, Tropical Affair, then Iron Eyes and Toy Carousel. Then Miss Danehill out wide, but Typhoon the leader on the turn. 2.5 in front now from Kenzine, Happy Paint. A gap, Miss Danehill, and then Iron Eyes, but in the straight. And Typhoon's on its own here. It's 4 or 5 in front and looks to have the race well won now from Miss Danehill, and Panoramic Lad running on late. But Typhoon much too good down to the post. Typhoon eased up, wins 2.5, Panoramic Lad. Miss Danehill third, then Kenzine. Further back for Lido, a gap, Happy Paint. Toy Carousel. Iron Eyes seemed to lose position at the 550 metre mark. Further back on the outside of it would have been Tropical Affair. Educate never came into it. Well back in the race then, Midnight Sun, and last of all, Small Spoils. Typhoon here, number 5. Big win. Number 5 goes up. Set to run in the flying. Set. Lights are blinking. Amber lights are up. And they stand. Signal. Racing. Missing it here, Perfect Arc, a good 3 lengths, last to leave the gates. And one of the best away, Fayrouz with the Melfi Drive travelling forward, and with those on the outside, Southlands. Just behind them, Lady Rialton, outside of Blazing Aura. Further back then, Lady of Snows. Up on the inside, Quiet Style had to ease. Mrs. Bentley went around it. Then Oregon Star further back, picking up ground as Perfect Arc, and hit and run to the outside. Off the 850 metre turn, Fayrouz off the fence, just led from Southlands, Amalfi Drive. Blazing Aura back running fourth on the outside of Lady of Snows. Mrs. Bentley deep around Lady Rialton. Hit and runners out wider a length further back. back of the race, Oregon Star. The inside, Perfect Arc and Quiet Style last of all. Inside the 600 metre mark, Fay Ruse, Amalfi Drive got up on the inside. Southland's been working out 3 deep. A length and a half, Blazing Aura waiting for the run from Mrs. Bentley. Hit and run out deep to the inside, then Lady of Snows and then Lady Rialton. Bunching up Fay Ruse just in front of Amalfi Drive. And on the outside, Southland's Blazing Aura with a big weight trying to get out. Hit and runs on the outside of it from Mrs. Bentley in the straight. Southland's made the turn awkwardly. Fay Ruse fighting back. Blazing Aura nowhere to go. Hit and run out wide, pegging them back and down the outside. Quiet Style. Fay Ruse hit and run coming to the line. Hit and run. Hit and run's just one from Fay Ruse. Close third, Quiet Style the outside or flashing home. Lady Rialton up on the inside. Behind them, Oregon Star finished off from Southlands. Blazing Aura never saw daylight in the straight from Amalfi Drive. Perfect Arc missed the jump away from Mrs. Bentley and the Lady of Snows near the tail. Okay, here's Hit and Run in the blue cap and the blinkers. Left of screen. Finishing well, going up quickly to Fay Ruse over on the inside from Southlands, the setter. I'm a chairman of the racing club and a man who gave many, many years to the committee here. Norman Carline, and they're set to run. Lights are blinking. Stand by. Racing. Came out in a good line too. Any Rhythm the Grey hopped out quickly and away very fast. Magic Music, she's got a foot on the pedal on the outside and she broke 3/4 in front of Paint. Walnut went up third, a length for the back. Bomber Bill from Any Rhythm. Sports over on the inside, 2 or 3 further back in the race then. Came Tauke, who's drifted back, and last of all over on the inside, Noir Seer. Going around that top turn now and Magic Music out 2.5 in front of Paint and Walnut the fence. Any Rhythm's gone up fourth the outside and they're burning along. A length and a half to Sports, who's getting off the rail outside at Bomber Bill. 3 to Tauke, starting to wind up at 6 lengths off them and 4 lengths Noir Seer. At the 600 metre mark, Magic Music's been going hard in front, a length and a half to Paint. A length further back, Any Rhythm and Sports took the shortcut back to the inside. Bomber Bill came to the outside. 3 lengths Walnut dropped off now. Further back Tauke and then Noir Seer. Magic Music 3/4 Paint before the turn. 2 lengths further back Sports, Bomber Bill, Any Rhythm and then Tauke. Magic Music and Paint looming up at the 200 metre mark. A length and a half Sports, who's winding up, followed by Bomber Bill. It's Paint hitting the front now with 150 to go. Sports down the outside and Bomber Bill out wider. Noir Seer from the back of the field. Paint and Sports to the line. Sports has just won from Paint. Flashing home, Noir Seer grabbed third out wide. Then Bomber Bill behind them, Tauke from Any Rhythm. Magic Music burnt along in front and tailed off last of all is Walnut. Wait for the numbers after the Norman Carline Stakes. Front. Zirca Lamio coming up now as Hot Taste and then El Condor Passer to complete the line in the last. It'll go into a gate number 12. The Lone Star Oaks here, $1 million. Some of the best fillies in Australasia, Sun Lion and Grand Archway, Rose of War, 3 of the bigger names, clashing over 2,040 on Saturday here at Moonee Valley. El Condor Passer goes up. And they're set for the final event. Amber lights are blinking. Stalls are back and they're off and running now. Out in a good line too. Success Story hopped out okay, had no pace early. Biggles has got plenty of speed. Del Boca Vista travelling forward now and they settle into stride. No mystery behind it. And Wider out as Bowl front, followed on the outside by El Condor Passer, getting up to a handy position around that first turn, although it is wide. The leader is Biggles now from Del Boca Vista and El Condor Passer. Pushing on the outside, goes up second. Del Boca Vista third, fourth on the inside then. Came Straight's Code, 2 lengths Bowl front, a length the outside Seymour's Edge, followed by Bay Demas, Corinna Pirate. Further back in the race then came Zirca Lamio, Hot Taste 4 deep, a length for the back Success Story. One No Mystery last of all, off the back of the 850. And it's Biggles in front, nearly a length 2 on the outside, El Condor Passer. Straight's Code is third on the inside of Del Boca Vista, running fourth. Seymour's Edge has gone up fifth. Hot Taste is off the track and further back in the race, Bay Demas. They're followed by Bowl front, further back then No Mystery very wide, followed by Zirca Lamio. 2 to Success Story, who's well back in the race as they come down, and Corinna Pirate last of all. 550 out now. The leader is El Condor Passer. Del Boca Vista's gone up on the outside to tackle it now from Hot Taste. No Mystery out deep, a length and a half further back, Straight's Code. Then Seymour's Edge and further back, Zirca Lamio. Del Boca Vista put its head in front now from El Condor Passer. On the outside is Hot Taste coming at Del Boca Vista and wider out now. Straight's Code in the straight now. Del Boca Vista ahead in front. Hot Taste on the outside coming at it. Hot Taste, Del Boca Vista from Straight's Code and wider out. No Mystery, No Mystery, Del Boca Vista, No Mystery, Del Boca Vista, No Mystery. No Mystery has grabbed Delbocker Vista to get up and win in a photo. Third home and back in the middle is Hot Taste. The Straits Code behind those, followed by Seymour's Edge. The outside, Zircolamio, then Success Story. Bay Demas Bowl front. El Condor Passer dropped out. And Carinya Pirate, and last of all is Biggles.